All right, infrared sauna man, back in sauna for videos. How come nobody ever comments when I say that kind of funny? I do that stuff because I think it's funny, and then no one ever says anything. It's just like, oh, maybe he's just like that. I mean, you already have to be batshit crazy to do half the stuff like this anyway. I mean, come on. Today's sauna question is about infrared saunas available for sale. It says, let me turn that off. It says, hi Matt, of the infrareds, and I'm squinting because I don't have my contacts in. So hopefully I'm in frame and all that stuff because I can't really see the viewfinder. It's too far back there. Hi Matt, of the infrared saunas for sale that you like, which one do you think would be best for my wife and I? A little background. We're in New England and want to stay warm in the winter and do some detoxing. Yes, I just came back from Maine and it was definitely chilly, but I love it. We have a power panel that can add a circuit if we have to, but it would be easier if there's a model that can work without. Biggest thing is to make sure it doesn't have high EMF like my wife's job. She's bothered by something in the building, we're not sure what. Well, it's probably either, well, you didn't give details, so I don't want to speculate. She's bothered, or want to get your take on the safest brands for people in our shoes. Budget is important, but I would rather spend $1,000 more and get more enjoyment out of it since we're going to be using it 4 times a week versus saving $1,000 and only kind of liking it or having to worry about the EMF. Thanks for your input. So, okay, yeah, you're just doing a brand comparison of the current 2019 models for sale. Infrared, I mean, my top choice and the sauna of the year for 2019 is the one that I'm sitting in right now. This is a 15 amp 2-person Radiant Health model. It does have the updated door handle on it, so it looks a little bit different than some of the pictures of the 2-person model. The cabinetry and everything is the same, but if you go watch my Radiant Health infrared sauna review, you'll see the handle and how it looks and everything. It looks great. It's also the best value for the money and the lowest EMF of any saunas. It doesn't have any RF radiation. There's no Bluetooth or Wi-Fi in it. Electric fields are super low, magnetic fields are super low, body voltage is super low. Everything is good. And it's also a little bit less expensive than some of the competing brands. But if you're looking to do a comparison and you want something else, you might check out the certified sauna list that I put together. It's all the saunas that tested the best for 2019. And also people have been asking lately if they buy something this year, is something going to come out next year that's way better? No, not anymore. I raised the EMF standards for 2019. I've had a lot of people ask about this lately, actually. I raised the EMF standards for 2019 and I set a threshold. This was something that was lacking in the industry as a whole. So it's just something that I do to make sure that if next year some other sauna company comes out with a brand new sauna that just happens to be better, it's not going to be light years, ahead of what we've got right now. Because I don't want to buy a sauna this year and then next year be like, well, damn it, I should have waited or something like that. So what I did was in 2019, I raised all the EMF requirements for any sauna brand, it doesn't matter what it is. In order to be featured on the certified sauna list at all, you have to have less than 1 milligauss magnetic fields on the bench, anywhere on the in the seated position on the bench. You've got to have electric fields of less than 200 volts per meter right at the heater, because a lot of the carbon saunas have really high electric fields, and that makes for, our bonus that I'll get to in a second, it doesn't test as well. So if you're going to compete with the saunas that are already on the certified sauna list, it's got to be below those requirements. And so that's very difficult for a lot of companies to do. And so any saunas that come out in the future, I've set the thresholds in those levels so high, and the criteria is so stringent. If a sauna company did come out with something better and it tested better, it's just going to be marginally better. It's not going to be like, a huge gap. And so you could have a multi-year-old sauna or something and still have a really good sauna. And so the reason that I created that stuff is so that that wouldn't happen anymore. But anyway, it also, to be on the certified sauna list, the third type of EMF, I talk about this a lot. You can go to the certified sauna list, or the list of certified saunas, sorry, and check out the saunas there for more info. I also put together a free sauna EMF masterclass to teach people about EMF. A lot of people think that, because a company sends them a third-party EMF report on the sauna that they're about to buy, that means that the EMF is low because it has a low level on there. But EMF stands for more than one thing. Electro is for electric fields, magnetic is for magnetic fields, and then there's a third type that can be present in any sauna, which is RF radiation. Usually they have Bluetooth or smartphone controllers in the roof or under the seat. Sometimes they're not shielded, and in those cases you can have, you know, not quite as strong as a cell phone, but pretty close to it, right above your head or right under your butt. And so for people that are electro-hypersensitive or trying to heal from certain diseases, that's not conducive. That's not an that doesn't create an environment that's conducive to working toward what they're trying to do. So those saunas would also never make the certified sauna list. So in order to be on the certified sauna list, you got to have low electric fields, low magnetic fields, little to no RF, and as a bonus, I test for body voltage. So body voltage is kind of like just an extra way for good measure to make sure there's no stray electric fields or no stray EMFs in there. You cannot have low body voltage in the presence of high electric fields or in some cases high magnetic fields. So let me check your question one more time, make sure I didn't miss anything. Of the infrared saunas for sale though in 2019, the Radiant Health saunas tested the best. It's the sauna of the year. You can get $500 off if you go to radianthealthsaunas.com, tell them that Matt Justice sent you, or use coupon code MattJustice-500. We'll get you $500 off your purchase. You can see the runners-up for 2019, which is the Clearlight Premier and the High-Tech Health Transcend if you're looking for a ceramic sauna. Those are on the certified sauna list as well. You'll also find coupon codes or any current sale pricing or specials that they send me to pass on to you guys on the list. And I think that covers everything. If I were to pick one, if I were in your shoes, I'd probably, sorry, I'm sweating. Heart rate's starting to increase a little bit. If I were in your shoes, I would probably buy the sauna that I'm in right now, or I would get one that's slightly larger, if depending on what size you and your wife are. If you're tall people, you might want something a little bit bigger. You might also take a look at the corner sauna. They have a corner sauna that'll work on a 15 amp circuit, but you could also get the bigger models that work on a 20 amp circuit and just have a line put in. But I would get the sauna that I'm in right now or a variation of this model if it were me. Hope that helps. If not, let me know in the comments and I'll make you another video. Have a great day.